Coach Peck up. Coach Peck. Because he went short, I'm going long. So parents, thank you. Coaches, players, I'm really happy to be here. As many of you know, last year, it was around this time, the Academy Awards. My JV team came home with the Academy Award for the outstanding performance in a supporting role. I mean, honestly, it's a little early for the Oscars, but I know we're going to win it this year, right? I mean, we were 15-0 this year. We blew away the competition by an average of 30 points. We had 2 signature wins versus Ramco and St. Rose Belmont. And the girls really bought into the team concept and supporting each other, making each other better. So I believe I'm going to get another one of these for Nick this year too. But I'm not going to lie. I was thinking about Coach of the Year, maybe even Team of the Year. But then March 4th came around, and Stevie, parochial A group title, beating nationally ranked 31-0, and lost in 90 games, silver, screwed it up for me. Can you believe it? I'm still pinching myself. You know, he's changing his name. It's not going to be Steve Silver anymore. It's Steve Gold. He doesn't want to be associated with runner-up anymore. Second place. He wants to be Stevie Gold now. All right. Amazing thing he did with this team. Amazing. But like, how many coaches does he have? 7 coaches. I'm going long, I'm done. He has 14 eyes watching film on cover. He's got people all over the county watching games for him. Right? He brings in Caitlin and Jordan because they played on a state championship team that beat St. John Vianney. He's going for the karma. You know, the karma. Like, get it all going. He has the best scorekeeper manager where he had it in the state. That's what the Rocks. He has an awesome trainer. People get hurt. They're back on the court. I'm going overtime. But you know what? Coach Courier and I, what do we get? Nothing. Nothing. I mean, I don't even have a scorekeeper. My daughter did it. Reagan's brother did it. Coach Harris does it when she feels sorry for me. Coach Courier did it for me. I did it for him. I know it's very early, but the votes may not be in for Coach of the Year. But I just want to remind you, he did have 4 losses. 4. I had 0. Enough about Stevie Gold. Right there, Steve Farrell. This guy's unbelievable. State titles in soccer, volleyball, swimming, basketball. This guy's killing it. He's addressing problems in the athletic department. He's getting everything in order. There's one thing he hasn't addressed. It's my contract. This is the contract that I signed. This. It was typed in 1960 by my sister Mary Margaret. I mean, here. This is a contract between our Immaculate Heart and Greg Pecoraro to coach the JV team for the 2022-23 season. That's it, I'm unemployed. A 1-year deal, that's all I get. I get a 1-year deal. You know how hard it is to do what I do under the cloud of a 1-year deal? It doesn't show a lot of faith. It doesn't. I mean, after a 15-0 season, that's what I get. I've signed an NIL contract with Accenture Sports, where you are your own brand. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Icebreakers, for Gatorade, the official sideline drink, of course, and Funko Pop Wonder Woman. Okay, by the way, every girl on this team will be getting something from Funko Pop, just English, okay? But anyway, Wonder Woman, I'm proud to say that everybody on this team, on the JV team, earned that time with Wonder Woman because they all contributed this year. So I better cut it short now because I've gone over too much. But I would like to bring up the IHA team, and you guys can all come up. But I just want to tell you, girls, come on up. This IHA JV team is not just the IHA JV team. This is Pope John's Press right over here. This is St. John Vianney's offense versus the matchup zone. This is Serrano and Celeste Harper and all the three-point shooters that they have to practice on. So, and then I gotta tell you, they're the best cheerleading group out of Birmingham. So, I want to introduce my freshmen, Olivia, Ella, and Reagan. Olivia. I'll give you guys some certificates at the end. My new socks, Nia and Maddie. And my vets, Eliza, Jelly, Rebecca, and Tess. I gotta tell you, these girls are like my wife and my daughters. They don't let me talk. I'm the only coach in the league that calls timeout and don't get to speak. They're all talking, and I'm like, please, let me earn the money that they pay me. I would be amiss if I didn't acknowledge the seniors, the two Bellas, Julia, Ava. I've known you for a long time, since Freedom. You killed it. You made history. I miss you. This was a successful season. I was with great coaches, and I was being part of this IH community. Winning a state title, it's priceless. I would do it for free. Don't tell them. Thank you.
I believe, as proud as I am of all of our accomplishments and tradition of winning, is for other people to brag about. Not me, it's not my style. All year I preach to the girls to have a quiet confidence, but tonight, I'll break that habit. Every season, the staff and I evaluate our schedule. I'm constantly trying to upgrade the quality of our opponents. I try to be realistic, but what helps me prepare is I imagine us at our worst, or at least a B-, C+ game, and our opponent giving us their A game. We get that a lot, their Super Bowl. And then I ask the question, do we have enough to win? I set a few goals, personally. I'd like to reach 20 wins, advance in the tournaments to reach at least 25 games played. With any luck, we get to the county semifinal and north final, be competitive if we reach the state final. And I tell the girls if I need 4 haircuts, it's been a successful season. This year I only needed 3 haircuts. But obviously it wasn't because of anything other than I'm getting a little older and it's not growing so fast. I remember countless times I preached, we need to prepare like we are playing the best team in the state. You remember me saying that a few times? Last 2 minutes, we're up 15. What are we doing? We play like we're up 3 or 4 or 5. And then we make the right decision, and that's no matter who you're playing. And that's what we preached all year. Well, girls, once again, you surpassed my expectations. 25-4 record that included our exciting win versus Archbishop Carroll, our convincing win versus Chatham on New Year's Day, our double overtime win at St. Rose, undefeated versus division opponents, 6-0, league champs again, our county tournament run giving South River Day all they could handle, a little more magic and we win that game, beating Holy Angels 4 times, Paramus Catholic 3, our 11th consecutive non-public A North championship versus Pope John, down 6 with 1 minute and 54 seconds to go. Who wins those games? We do. We did. And as I said to these girls after Vienna, that 154 left in the 4th quarter, we might not even have been here if we didn't come through just 3 days earlier. And lastly, the state final versus Vienna, so fresh in our minds. I decided many years ago I would never judge our success on winning the county tournament or state title. It's not a been there, done that thing. I just know how hard it is, and it's gotten harder over the years. I get an incredible amount of satisfaction enjoying the journey, and I practice what I preach. If we play well, good things will happen. So many well-wishers said, shock the world. Did they really think it was possible? We did. We're state champs. #1 in the North Jersey Final Poll. But when I reflect further on the season, I think about all the hours we spent together. 29 games, 3 scrimmages, 45 practices, film sessions, bus rides, player meetings. Girls, I had a blast. You made the season a huge success. You gave me energy when I got to the gym that I didn't think I had. I enjoyed hearing about what was going on in your lives, even though I pretended not to listen. It's the best 2 hours of our day, right? You practiced hard, paid attention to detail. Though we had a few distractions, we addressed them and moved on. In essence, we sacrificed for each other to ensure our success and provide a memorable, positive experience for all. The blanket game, jump rope, and egg toss, all of our IHA traditions continued. A special thank you goes to Bella, Ava, and Julia, our fearless leaders and senior co-captains. You reached down deep and saved your best for last, giving our school the storybook ending that I never thought would happen again. I wish you all the best of luck as you graduate soon and enter the next phase of your lives.
Good evening. As you may know, I'm Jelly.
And I'm Eliza. We hope you had a great night so far.
Tonight we've been given the opportunity to talk about the beloved Coach Peck.
PEC has helped us grow not just individually, but also as a team.
I speak for the entire JV squad when I say that Peck truly helped us become the team we are today. This year we can proudly say we went 15-0. Take that, Rainbow.
This wouldn't have been possible without Coach PEC.
While our season has come to an end, it has certainly brought some unforgettable moments. To focus on one special moment, it happened after one of our games.
PEC has already touched on this, but every time he calls timeout, all of his little assistant coaches butt in and he can never get a point across. Sorry, PEC, we just like being in control. During the post-game huddle after this certain game, we were all so touched when PEC called us his family. We all collectively said,
Aw, Peck!
but as he finished his sentence, he explained that we reminded him of his family because we argue with him just as
During games, Peck pushes us because he knows our capabilities and wants us to get better. Whether we're up 30 or down 1, Peck constantly demands that we put our best foot forward at all times, regardless of the game situation. It also goes beyond that and into our practices. Peck doesn't let us slack off and expects nothing less than gameplay. This has certainly translated into games and even raises our expectations of ourselves.
he puts his trust in us
I should have known that Peck is very understandable. He can always tell when something is wrong and therefore inspire us to lock in, try our best, and focus on the game.
We seriously could not have asked for a better coach. We wouldn't describe the season as flawless, but with Peck as our coach, we're getting closer and closer to perfect. Thank you.
As you can tell, we learned so many things from Peck this season alone.
It's your game.
Run it,
Get to your shooting spot.
be the point, but most importantly, don't turn it over.
Our first Coach O, Arietta. A special gift for Arietta. Olivia. Samantha. Sophia. Reggie, Rebecca. Gianna. Jelly. Eliza. Selena. Tess. Who's the first one? You can't even read, you can't see. Ava. Bella C. Julia. And Bella. Okay, we are going to take a quick picture, guys, right? Everybody, picture?